do some early access streaming here. So this game, it is not my first time playing it. I've it's a little on the loud side. Let's turn that down a bit. Let's see. Let's see how that sounds. That's right, this is not a mouse and keyboard game at all. Grabbing my controller here. Okay, so this is kind of a roguelike dungeon crawler. Roguelike in the sense that if you die, you come right back here. This is the, God, what do you call this? This is the House of Hades. And, yeah, it's where you start out. You are the son of Hades. Your name is Zagreus. And there's a cast of characters who you can build up reputation with, either by talking to them or giving them gifts. You can buy items from this guy here. Exchange. And those items can be used to upgrade your weapons and yourself. Well, the darkness that you see in the bottom right there, that 3648, that is the currency that you use to upgrade yourself. And you do it here, as you can see. I've already maxed most of these, with one left that requires a whole bunch of darkness crystals to upgrade. For some reason my overlay is not working, so I'm gonna do a quick pause here and just see if there is a reason for that. There might be something something dumb that I totally overlooked. But it doesn't look like it. Let's see, reset overlay position. What if I... This might be one of those games that has to be in full screen windowed before I Yep. No, still nothing. Ah, there we go. Let me just reposition those. Back to overlay. I know this is just painfully interesting here, but let's move these around a little bit. Hey, that's not what I asked you to do. Game overlay. Toggle positioning mode. We're putting the chat over at the right here. And we'll put recent events down at the bottom left. Alright. Cool. Ooh, those need to be more transparent. Last time, I promise. Going into options, game overlay. Really? Opacity's not gonna behave here? That is unfortunate. Because, yeah, because that's quite a large brick. That is, maybe just make it a little smaller. Properties. Visual, font, etc., etc. Weird. Also, the fact that it just says a recent event. Oh, I know why. Because we are still in. What do you call it? We're still in repositioning mode. Undo positioning mode, and let's try this again. Oh man, it's these are way off screen. There we go. Alright, there we are. Cool. So let me get rid of the mouse and keyboard again. And we should be ready to move on. So as soon as you leave this little bedroom here, you are out in the world. And there's a little introductory, this is your weapon room. And all of the weapons behave differently. They all have their perks. You've got a trinket. I'm using the black shawl, which means whenever I pick up those darkness crystals, I get some health back. There's also this aspect of chaos, which is strange because that's weapon specific, and I haven't picked a weapon yet. But so see this little swirly purple deal around this one here? Every time you start a new run into the dungeon, one of the weapons will have this swirl around it, and that means that if you use that weapon, you will get 20% more darkness crystals, which not only help you upgrade your character, but give you health back when you pick them up. So 20% more of them means 20% more health. So usually I don't have a strong preference as to which weapon I use. I do like this this one that I'm sitting in front of. So I'm gonna take it, and you'll see this little blue ball, meaning what I currently have equipped, be replaced by this.
Care to accompany me?
And it gives you some instructions. So press X to fire.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's your main attack. And then you gotta reload after 12 shots.
Oh,
Free on me.
You can reload manually, you can wait for it to be, maybe wait for the clip to empty and it'll automatically reload. There's a manual reload. And then you've got your special, which is this lobbed bomb there. And if you are standing in your special, you actually get a bonus to your damage for, I don't know, a few seconds. It's not long, it's like 4 seconds, but enough that it can clear a couple enemies. And then the last thing they're asking you to learn is to dash strike. So this is your dash. And if you attack right after hitting dash, you do that. Which is slightly more damage than, actually in this case it's just 2 attacks. It's slightly less damage, but double attack. And that's it. And as you'll see along the way, you get, oh, one more thing. This little scroll that unravels when I come near the door. This is because I have cleared the game once, and every time you clear the game, you are required to pick a complicating condition to make it more difficult the second time. So I've chosen to give all enemies 15% more health. You have to fill that heat gauge on the left to whatever number it specifies. So in this case it's 1, presumably because I've cleared the game with this weapon once. If I were to switch to the shield, which is what I cleared it with the first time, I believe I would have to fill this to 2. But fortunately, I only need to do 1. So, moving along. Begin escape. So, in the course of the game,
A gift.
you get these, which are gifts from the gods of Olympus, and it's pure Greek god mythology.
Hello, young man. And might I offer you a little taste of the heavens themselves? Though don't go telling your old sulky father I've been spoiling you rotten.
So you're trying to escape from hell, your father doesn't want you to, he sends a bunch of enemies to stop you, and the gods of Olympus have your back. And throughout each attempt, they give you boons, and the boons are things like this. Your special causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes for 38 damage. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning. I haven't even showed you cast yet, but that is on an Xbox 360 controller, the B button. And the color corresponds with rarity, like most white, green, blue, purple, although there's no green here, it's just white, blue, purple, orange, red. So, let's see. So far, I don't tend to use my cast a whole lot, but a burst of chain lightning is tempting. Special causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. That's nice because I'm going to be using my special a lot. And I don't tend to use my cast as much, though I guess that could change if I wanted to capitalize on this chain lightning. And this, I can't overstate how good it is to have your dash do some kind of damage to nearby foes, although this is not the best dash boon you can get. So I'm going to go for the special causing a lightning strike, and we can test that out right here. Here's a guy, and yeah, I think I saw a lightning strike in there. Oh yeah. Yep. It's kind of obscured by the explosion, but there was a lightning strike. This little hole in the ground is an interesting, this is a chaos boon. And if you accept it, which I'm going to,
Going in.
you lose some health, in this case 21. Every time you enter a new room, you also gain health, so that's the +3 you saw at the end there. So chaos gives you boons that have a drawback to begin with, but after that drawback wears off, you get a pretty decent boon out of it.
What brings you here to me this time around?
So as you can see, there are drawbacks. For the next 4 encounters, slaying foes toss an inferno bomb at you. Afterward, your special deals 66% more damage. This one is 5 chambers, reward previews are hidden. After that, you get 122% more purple crystal, dark crystal, whatever it's called, darkness. And this one is 71% more foes for 3 rooms, and then money is worth 65% more. I'm gonna go with this, because again, I use my special a lot. I've upgraded it once with the lightning strike, and now it will do more damage after 4 rooms are cleared.
Be careful, son of Hades.
So these chaos boons can be dangerous, because they make the next handful of rooms pretty difficult. But I'm very early on, and the early rooms are really easy, so it's a great time to pick up a chaos boon. Later on, if I'm on like the, the difficult rooms near the end, I generally will pass on a chaos boon, because it's just as likely that I'll die in that 4-room period rather than actually getting my boon. Oh yeah, that lightning bolt does help quite a bit. So you see that pop? That's the chaos boon at work there. That thing they throw at me that explodes, that is the result of chaos drawback. There's some darkness and some health along with it, and as you can see right in the doorway, it tells you what the reward of the next room will be. So this is going to be a darkness crystal reward. Here's my 3 health for entering a new chamber. Ow. Maybe with that one.
Don't come back.
If you're dashing while I could dash through that explosion, for example, and not take any damage. Dash makes you invulnerable for the duration of the dash. So I have 57 health right now. This is only going to give me 5.
Oh my.
Oh no, give me more than that. Never mind. Let's see. These are good. This is what they call a Palm of Power, which lets you upgrade one of your existing boons. And this is a Daedalus Hammer, which gives you a nice bonus to something. You find out what it is when you pick up the actual hammer. Let's clear these guys. Hey. We're getting hurt. I've actually lost more health than I'd have liked by this point. Ugh. Even more.
Some modifications to the rail are in order.
Alright, so that little scroll icon next to the title means I've never taken this this boon before. So all 3 of these are new. My attacks are placed with a short range spread of 5 shots. I don't want that. Your special deals 200% damage in a large area around you. That sounds lovely. And your attack deals +1 damage for each uninterrupted hit. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, so this hurts yourself as well. I did not see that when I was first reading that. I'm actually going to go with this, because I don't want to kill myself using Hazard Bomb. So
I'll earn your favor yet.
every shot in a row adds +1 damage
Let's reload this
to
thing.
how much the next shot does. Here's some gemstones in the next room. Gemstones are used to make upgrades to the to hell. Upgrades are things like stores that appear, various things that benefit you in the course of a run. Really not doing well as far as how much health I have left right now.
Gemstones.
Money or spend money? I'm gonna go with money. I'd also love to find some health. Ah, that little purple well right here, as soon as the room is cleared, that can actually help me. Oh yeah, I like that +1. Room's not clear yet. There we go. Some money. I usually break these just because every once in a while there's money in them. And this is I don't know what they call it. It's a shop.
Once.
And I can get some life. So this, if I needed it, these are a godsend. If you look at the bottom left, my health bar has those 3 little circles above it. Those are continues, essentially. If you drop to 0 health, you use up one of those and get about 100 health back. You don't start out with them, you earn them over a couple of playthroughs, but this would replenish one of them if I had used one so far. I haven't, so I won't, but I will get some health, which I badly needed. And choose between a heart container. This is an old school Zelda style heart container that just gives me more maximum health by 25, I believe. And this is a boon from Aphrodite, which I might take over the heart container. You know what? I think ooh, that's a tough choice this early, but I'm gonna take it.
Oh, this place.
So the yellow health bar is armor, and the red health bar is actual health. Ow. Yeah, I'm losing more health than I would like to.
you get?
Sometimes our hearts become so full that they could burst. If only you could see how much I care. I would do anything to aid you in your plight. My heartfelt blessings be with you, dearest.
Oh, how kind. Your attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. 73% more damage. That's a great one right there. Heartbreak Strike is extremely helpful. Bonus life gain anytime you pick up health. I like that. And when foes are slain, they damage nearby foes and inflict weak. It might seem odd, but I think I'm going to go with Heartbreak Strike. As much as I need life and any chamber rewards. So that's not any time I pick up health. That's just the health that I get from moving from chamber to chamber. So I don't think that's going to affect this run as much as this will. Because
No
a
love
weak
without
means
pain.
they deal less damage to me, and that's good. If I
It's
don't
him,
want to
Baldy.
die.
Hello, sir.
Oh, look who it is. It's Sisyphus.
A brief hello from time to time does wonders, don't you think, Prince Ed?
So I can either get healing, darkness, which gives me some healing, or some money. I might... Yeah, what should I go for? I'm gonna go for the darkness and hope that it gives me as much health as I need.
Sure thing.
Cheers, mate.
Ah, perfect. That probably gave me about as much health as the healing would have, and I got darkness as well. Break these guys.
Until next time, all right?
Ah, this
fountain
means...
chamber.
So this fountain here will give me full health. It actually doesn't give you full automatically, but since I'm at 88 out of 110, it will be full.
That's better.
I think it gives you something like 50. And then you get a boon in the middle here. This looks like Dionysus.
You got this, man. I so believe in you. It's almost like the Greeks believe in me, and they believe in me an awful lot, you know.
An awful lot.
He's offering an exchange.
So the top one will replace the Heartbreak Strike that I got from Aphrodite. As nice as it is, 6 damage every half second for 4 seconds. Yeah, that's a good one, and I would take it if I did not already have Heartbreak Strike. This is cool. This adds another bar below my health bar that fills up as I fight in a room, and I can use the right trigger to call Dionysus' special ability, and that is called Hangover. It works on everybody around you, hits them once every second and a half, and does 17 damage every half second for up to 9 seconds. So it's a ton of damage, and I'm gonna take it.
How about another?
So there's that second bar below my health bar. And I believe I'm walking into the first boss, maybe? Let's see. Nope, not yet.
Good.
There we go. And these are good. This is an ambrosia. No, not ambrosia. I'm sorry. I don't remember what these are called, but you can give them to people in exchange for some love. their opinion of you will go up. And that can be beneficial. I believe my... Nope, never mind. I was gonna say my cat just escaped the room, but that was my wife waking up. Good morning. What's that? Apparently it smells like blueberry muffins in here.
What now?
Okay. Get out of the way of that. And some more guys. Taking a little more damage than I would like. Like that right there.
Over there.
And there's a drink. So this is a spendy room. Here, any money I've accumulated, I can use on these guys. So I've got 282, not enough for everything. I'm definitely gonna go with this because I need the health.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Because this is definitely the first boss right after this. And do I want a new boon from ooh, she's new. They added her with a recent patch, and I don't remember her name at the moment. New boon or power up an existing one. I'm gonna go for tough call. I'm gonna go for a new one.
My message comes to you
Demeter.
by Riverboat this time, young Zagreus.
That's who it is.
At least that Charon is amenable to our attempts to contact you.
Oh, there's a good one. Your dash shoots a gust ahead that inflicts chill and 20 damage. I think that is the choice here. So you'll see how helpful this is.
I see.
Even for things like breaking pots.
Just tidying up a bit.
Yeah, your dash dealing damage is really... Oh, hey, I do have enough for all of them. Oh, my quick maths were off there.
Thank you, mate.
I can upgrade that chill that I just got to be 26 damage rather than 20. I can upgrade the lightning bolt that hits when I use my special to be 50 damage. Or I can upgrade my call. I'm thinking it's between these two. Let's up that dash damage. And now looks like Electa.
I was getting real tired waiting around to kill you.
So it's one of 3 sisters every time you come into this first boss, and they all have different move sets. They're all about equally difficult slash easy. And now watch me die. You do get health after the fight, so if I lose a bit, it's not the end of the world.
She's psyching up. She's getting mad.
Try this.
She's at about half health. got me there. And she is done. That wasn't too bad. This is also a louder game than Control, so I feel like during those fights it's probably fairly difficult to hear the mic. Might have to adjust that if I'm going to keep playing this.
I'll just be a moment, Father.
You won't be anything at all.
Yeah, Father gets harsh. Harsh, Dad. Alright. Moving right along. So, these things here. Ah, this one has money in it. That was one of the upgrades I made with the gemstones, is that those particular golden urns always have money in them. This would let me switch trinkets if I wanted to, but I'm going to keep the thing that makes darkness give me back health. This is, we've gone over these, is the shop where you can buy stuff. The stuff that you can buy changes from one shop to the next. And this will let me get rid of a boon in exchange for money, which I don't want to do at the moment. Hence, moving right
Heading
along.
up.
Our little overview map. And we are in the second zone, I guess you can call it. There are 4 of them total. This one involves a lot of rafts.
After the arm.
Go. Didn't lose too much health that time.
But you're standing still. That's bad. Let's get you up and moving about again, alright?
Sounds good. Hermes tends to give you movement boons. Like after you dash, get 100% movement speed for less than a second. None of these are fantastic. Ugh. I might just go for the dash thing. 20% overall speed is not enough to make a real difference. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the drift dash. So after dashing, I could do that. Just a real quick little burst of speed. Choose between money and heart container. This time I'm going with, ooh, this is tough actually. I have barely any money, but I also could use the, yeah, I could use the extra health.
How do you do?
Losing way too much health there. Ow. Ooh, I am just getting slaughtered in this one.
That'll keep me going for a bit.
See if there's a shop that I missed or something. Nope, definitely not. I might go for this just so I can buy some health. Oh god, I barely have any money. Okay, I'll try and tough it out with what I got.
On to the next one.
Really hope I don't have to use a continue. Ah, okay. So these give you a choice between two boons, and whichever one you don't pick gets pissed off at you and sends a bunch of enemies at you. But if you beat those enemies, they like you again and will give you a second boon.
For me, sir.
The only hangover effect I have is my call right now, so I don't know how useful that's going to be. Let's go with the cast bursting into festive fog.
To my health.
You truly think you can withstand the ravages of winter, Zagreus? That I would like to see.
She is big mad.
I'm sorry, Demeter. Not yet.
Not yet. That's not it. So close to using a continue.
The harsh of winter's gone.
Winter, that's when it's cold or something, right?
Don't think I could apply 10 stacks of chill just with that that dash move. What was the chill effective there? 20% slower in decay. Ooh, I like that. Okay, that's great.
The winter's chill.
It's anything I dash into with that chill effect takes a whole lot of damage over time. God, I'm gonna get killed so fast in this next room. Or rather, have to use a continue. What's the other option? The other option is Demeter.
Barge of death, you're
Aww. Yep, this is gonna be a continue use. Noticing how much that chill damage is doing. Ah, there goes the first continue.
No.
Really? really didn't take that much damage, but I only had 4 health going in.
This message.
Your weak effects have a longer duration. That's good, because everything I shoot gets a weak effect. Resist some damage, 13%, and after you take damage, damage nearby foes and inflict a weak. I guess I'm gonna go for the weakness duration. That's rough. Never mind. Okay, I'm going with taking damage,
Heartbreak time.
causing me to do damage. I really need to replenish that continue as well. Oh boy. Step in the lava, that's gonna help us. Oh, please don't use the second continue. Not looking great. Oh, please be health. Yes. If I can survive this wave of enemies, I get 125. Well, it starts at 125 health and then counts down as you're fighting. So the faster you can kill these guys, the better.
We have an intruder.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, I have 4 health. I'm so about to die. Wow. Just lived. 78 health. I needed that so badly. Money or Dionysus? Let's go for money. I'm gonna need it before the next boss. Money.
Miss a couple coins.
Nothing I missed. Ooh, almost missed the shot.
Let's see.
Ah, of course. No, getting my continue back and no health. Passive slain foes have a 15% chance to drop health items. That's not enough of a chance to be worth the money, even though it's only 25 gold. Ugh. Yeah, none of these are really worth it. Moving along. actually. Let's go to the spending chamber. Another chance to get some health here. There we go.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
And got enough for the two of these. Your lightning effects also make foes jolted, so that means when I hit them with the special and the lightning strike hits them, it will do an extra 82 damage. I like that. Let's get that.
I feel all tingly.
And then upgrade something.
Let's grant me strength.
Upgrade the damage of the lightning bolt to 50. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Wasn't me.
I think this is the next boss. It certainly is. The Hydra. The Bone Hydra. He has a few stages. Now his heads pop out. Kill them off one at a time. Next round of damage on the Hydra.
I have to reload.
Shields again, and even more heads pop out. Ooh, let's use that call. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I needed that. Especially since I was losing health quickly. Right. It's not used to continue here. Health left. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nice. That was very close.
That's all the heads.
And he drops some darkness / health. A whole bunch of it. And I move right along. We are now in the
I trust you had a
semi-overworld.
pleasant stay in Asphodel.
You really need to turn down the heat in that place.
Ah, there it is. Replenish my oh, and I don't have enough money. Kill me. Ugh. That is the worst.
So I still need these.
Huh. I could get rid of a really good, oh man, that hurts. This does so much damage. I'd be getting rid of something that really does a lot for me in exchange for a continue. Oh man. I'm gonna stick with my 2 continues. I can't get rid of that killing freeze. That's too good. It does 40 damage every half second. So 80 damage a second for 8 seconds total. Yeah, and it stacks up to 10 times. That's just way, way too good. That was what I used to kill pretty much all of the Hydra heads.
Onward.
So, moving on up. And we're no longer in lava pits.
Another day or night in paradise.
These, I cannot get to because they require a certain amount of that difficulty scroll at the beginning. Every time you turn it up 1, like right now I'm on 1. This requires 15, so I'm nowhere near being able to unlock that.
Lots of coin there.
Hermes or a Daedalus hammer. These hammers are incredibly good. I have a hard time passing them up, but Hermes can also give you the ability to dash more than 2 times in a row, which is also incredibly useful. I have a hard time turning down the hammer. I think that's what it comes down to here. So these little eyeballs that spawn are the enemies that you just killed attempting to respawn. If you leave the eyeball alone for long enough, it will bring back the original enemy. Oh boy. Yeah, like this one.
Damn, he's recovered.
Yep. Left him alone for too long. Look at how much damage that chill does. Could not get rid of that. Alright, hammer. Explosive fire. Attack deals damage in an area and briefly slows foes. I think that's my best bet here. Specials replaced with a rocket that deals 100 base damage. I honestly don't know. I'm assuming that if I take Rocket Bomb, I keep all of the benefits related to my special, like the Lightning Strike. Let's go for that. I use my special a lot. Let's see if it does me any favors. Here's a shop. Nope. Nothing worth buying. Some money. And a palm of power or more money. I'm gonna go for the money because I'm kind of broke.
More splitters.
We got a rocket, nice. Very nice. Hit him with the chill. special upgrade was a prime choice. I just got the money room. Let's go for the extra health.
Let's fire it up. Got to reload.
Still losing health. Alright. Another 25. Ooh, little shop.
Let's have a look here.
I will take that health.
Should be useful.
And spending room or a Zeus spoon. I'm gonna go with Zeus. Since my lightning strikes are already upgraded.
Mother of all soul catchers.
Ugh, I hate these things. Those little butterflies that it lets out actually really hurt.
Regenerating. That one's come back.
Sure has. That's when you use my call.
I always come back.
Do it. God. Die. I tend to forget that I'm not invulnerable during my call.
Butterflies.
That was rough. The lightning bolt has a chance to strike twice. Your fog also deals lightning damage, and after you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. Huh. I'll go with... oh, hell. I haven't been using my cast really at all. That's not really a good excuse, but I'm gonna go with the vengeance damage.
The Thunder God's might.
And Aphrodite. Oh, there goes my second continue.
We're not finished.
Not looking good for the final boss here. Or even the third boss. foes more susceptible to damage, resist some damage, and your weak effects are more potent. I will go with this since every time I shoot something it's weak.
Strength and beauty.
No shop. No, no shop. Ooh. If I get really lucky here, like really lucky. Oh, I think I did.
You.
I did.
What is it this time, stranger?
This was
You're quite effective at locating me, but not so good at leaving me in peace.
This was a coup.
Just on one of my little jaunts through
You think this place a paradise? At least down in the depths, there are so many other souls with whom to share one's misery.
So Kiss of Sticks Premium gives me all of my continues back. That was why I was so excited to see this room. That was
Thanks
the
a lot.
best thing I could have found right there.
Then.
Let's get some more health.
More flame wheels.
Parts.
Rot. One's rearming.
Oh, don't bring them back. Right. Didn't die in the process of getting more health. And let's see, this one. Oh, that's a double boon, and this one's an upgrade. I'm gonna go for the upgrade. I don't want to risk the double. Good. Stacking that chill on these guys.
Nice.
Alright.
Power of Olympus.
Your special cause lightning bolt to strike nearby foes, 50 to 58 damage. Festive Fog, and the Jolted 82 to 118. I think that's our choice.
Much appreciated.
So now every lightning bolt does a nice bit of damage. Please be health. It's health. Let's get this first. And then this. That was incredibly useful. Spending room or power up room. Let's see what they got for sale. Got a little bit of money.
No urns permitted in this chamber.
Well, I could fill in my health. Let's first see what Zeus has to say.
I can use this.
larger area. Deal more damage for 15 seconds, and Festive Fog also deals lightning periodically. I'm gonna go for this and start trying to use my Festive Fog. So, what the cast is, those 3 little red diamonds next to my health bar to the right represent my 3 casts that I can. So here's one. And that is the Festive Fog they're talking about. And then I have to go pick up the diamond to be able to cast. I mean, I could do it 3 times. I could do one here, one here, one here, but then I can't do it again until one of them runs out and I can pick it back up. So that is the cast system. Let's see what the upgrade is. More damage from chill, it's always good. Ooh, way more lightning damage. I think that's probably the best choice. And some health.
Good. Just tidying up.
So I think this is the 3rd boss here. Bosses, plural. Yep. Minotaur and Odysseus. Usually I try to go for the Minotaur first and then take out Theseus. Ow. Minotaur's got a lot of health. Ooh, call. Remember, I'm not immune. This is me reminding myself. Alright, took out the Minotaur. Let's run away from that. So close, there we go. Wow. Going into the final area with all 3 continues intact.
Sure.
This is a rarity. I'm also definitely going to be late for work, but
Looking forward to it.
I don't want to stop in the middle here. None of those are really worth it. I'll save my money here.
I can do this.
And now we are on the final chamber before the last boss. And this calling it the final chamber is a little misleading because it has multiple chambers within it. They're just rather small. Some money. Okay, so here's the chamber. On the right, we've got stuff to buy, and on the left, we've got a bunch of gates. Here, we've got Cerberus guarding the exit. And I just gotta pick a room. So what we are looking for is a dog treat for Cerberus. And that will get him out of the way. each of these rooms is pretty small. Some of them harder than others.
Feels sick.
And if you get poisoned, you gotta go to one of those little poison wells here, that little yellow thing, and cure yourself.
Hi.
There we go. And this is the last room for this, oh, poison. Where is it? There we go. Healthcare sucks because there's no real way to get it back before the last boss. There's the money. Those shops, and up we go. Back to the main room. Try the next door. Bunch of rats. That was quick. One big rat. One very big rat. Got him. Poison. Okay. There we go. Not these. Not these. For obvious reasons. Dying just a bit. They're poisoned. Took me too long to realize that.
I meant to.
Ugh.
Olympus, I accept this
That was
message.
not good as far as bonus damage. Too specific. Ugh. None of these are really particularly useful. Sure. I'm just gonna reduce my festive fog damage. None of them are really gonna benefit me that much.
Let's just go down this Sata hole.
Got looking no health. Let's go to the health,
Here goes.
if I can make it to the end without dying.
Poison. Phew.
There, and died on the first room.
You're mine.
Poisoned. Yeah. Ooh, yes. There's some health and my continue back. That was fortunate.
the goods.
And
That's a
okay, so
relief.
this is the chamber with the dog treat.
Cerberus can never get enough of this stuff.
Some money. Here's a fountain for some health.
Oh, what's in this stuff? Down the chute.
And back we go. So I could, you know, in the interest
That's
of
quite a stash there,
time.
Charon.
Alright.
Just
Grab
what
the
I
heart. Grab,
Be thankful that
Demeter.
the
I always
alone
forget her
won't
name.
get frozen over, Zagreus.
10 seconds of chill. Your boons become common and gain rarity every 3 encounters. Oh man, none of these are particularly good. I will. Sure.
That's cold.
That was probably the worst outcome I could. So I have the choice of getting these two, or I could just go on to the final boss, which in the interest of time I'm going to do.
Persuades the underworlds for
I would normally clear those last 2 rooms, but
boy.
I really am going to be late for work already. And that would worsen the situation. And who but my own dad?
It grew distinctly colder just as you arrived. So Demeter has been in contact with you then. That witch. Tell me how much she knows.
What? I don't. Wait, this everlasting winter, it's her doing, isn't it? Why? Don't mortals die when it's cold? Sounds like a lot of extra work for you.
Then you are ignorant. Keep it that way with her, lest you risk everything you understand. The consequences would be far worse than a foul stretch of weather. But enough talk now.
Oh shit. He's got a couple of moves. One of them is shooting out these green things that kind of pulse. I'm trying to hit him with as many chills as I can.
You've no control over your brutish strength.
I'll show you brutish strength.
No. You're holding back as always.
There's one of them. Let's get rid of it. Okay, so they send out those green pulses. There's a lot of them. Ugh, those hurt. Oh, here we go.
Why are you staining my clothes with wine?
I'm staining his clothes.
No.
Ow. That hurt. Ow. Cut that out. Alright. What were you saying? Can't hear you. Yeah, I know. And he's back. And angry. Staining your clothes with wine again.
Let me go!
Oh, use my second container. there. At least this was close. Sometimes it just annihilates me. How am I supposed to avoid that?
Chamber's empty.
Oh boy. One continue left. He's got about a quarter health. Oh, got my staining your clothes with wine again. There goes my last continue.
Only a death.
You cannot death.
Oh! Oh!
What shall it take? What shall it take for you to?
That's right.
How dare you?
Hades vanquished.
There. In the name of someone very sore right now.
Indeed. That's actually pretty cool. Despite this being my first stream of this game, I do not often win. I think I've cleared that boss maybe twice before total. Out of many, many attempts. Okay, I've cleared it, bottom right. I've cleared it 4 times. Best streak was 2 in a row. And my best time was 38 minutes. I just did it in 46. So, sweet. That was actually, not expected. We are off. Oh, I get a Titan Blood for the bounty, which I can use to upgrade weapons. And
Thus, having somehow vanquished his own father, the grim god of the dead, defiant Zagreus is finally set free to seek the hidden place in which his long-lost birth mother resides. How shall that all work out for him? Alas, it is as yet too soon to say. Pretend, for now, that the Lord Hades absolutely clobbered him.
so, this being Alpha, I don't know if the ending is going to change on release. I assume it is.
Well, that was interesting.
But for right now, when you beat the game, it essentially says, pretend you didn't beat the game, and you're back in Hades. So I do keep everything that I got,
Everyone,
and
look who it is.
and it gives me that Titan Blood, which I can use to power up. But there is no true ending as of yet. It's like I said, still in alpha, and I'm happy that run went well. So I am wrapping up for today, and thank you guys for joining. It ended up being a little bit longer than usual, but thanks again, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning.